What's up, everybody? Welcome to this little gaming channel thing. My name is Matt, aka Parzival, and I'm glad you stopped by. So, today, I just want to introduce you to me and the channel, give you an idea of what I hope to do with this channel, tell you a little bit about how I have things set up, and then we'll maybe play a little bit. I've got a little bit of time, nothing crazy, but we'll kind of dive into maybe a couple games and just play around. So, yeah, this is something new for me. I wanted to kind of do something to show my occasional love for video gaming. I do love video games, but I don't have I've never had a whole lot of time to dedicate to them, and I've got a lot of other hobbies that I kind of also dedicate time to. But this one, I hope to be able to dedicate a lot more in the future. So, that's the whole idea of this is gaming, and specifically retro gaming. Full disclosure, as of right now, this is emulation only. I've got two retro handhelds that I'll be streaming from, and that's how we'll be doing this. ROMs, you know, I know how a lot of people feel about those. I do believe that that's the only way that our gaming history is going to be preserved. You've got people like Nintendo fully erasing their history. It's sad, and I'm glad that something like something exists to allow us to hold on to that. Without something like this, it would be very difficult to play these games. Now, I hope I hope in the future that I'll be able to get some actual retro hardware. I'd love to have a Super Nintendo. I would love to have a Genesis. Those are the two main ones. I'd love to have a Game Gear. I'd love to have a Saturn. I'd love to have some of the older ones, like the original Ataris, anything like that. I'd love to have, and eventually, if this goes anywhere, maybe we can make that happen. I'd love to be able to stream things from retro hardware. So yeah, that's the general idea. My setup is not the best. I didn't have a whole lot of money to invest in the overall setup. You'll see for now I'm just using my webcam on my laptop. I didn't when I bought my handhelds, which we'll go over here in a second. I didn't really plan to do anything like streaming. I knew obviously that they had an HDMI out, and I thought I would like to put that on to the TV, and that's what I wanted. That was something I looked for in the handheld, so I could do that. Didn't really plan on streaming or recording anything, but I thought about it one day, and I guess I kind of got bit by that bug. I want to just be able to share that. So there's a lot of learning to do right now. Like, I hope my audio isn't too bad. I'm going to reduce the gain a little bit. I'm seeing it kind of spike into the red. Hopefully this all works. This all looks okay. It sounds okay. The focus luckily isn't going to be on me. I've kind of been reluctant to even have my face on screen, but you know, this is what we're gonna do. So yeah, I again, like I said, my name is Matt. I have a full time job. I'm a husband and a father of two boys, and this is sort of just another hobby for me. So we'll get into the handhelds. This is what we're working with, and it's got a cable attached to it for HDMI. So it's kind of weird and awkward, but this is the Powkiddy RGB 30. It's it's more of an orangey yellow in person. Maybe some of you already know, but this I bought probably a little over a year ago, or no, maybe not even a year actually. I think I bought it around this time last year, so maybe a year. Got it from AliExpress, and I'm actually glad I have that one because I bought it and there was a problem. They kept delaying the shipping, and I was kind of really getting on them about that. And eventually, I was able to get a refund for it because 30 days had passed, I think it was, and after that point, you can get a refund. And I did, and they told me at the time, it's like, well, you may still get it, and if you do get it, it's yours. You don't have to send it back. I got a refund for it, and then with that, I bought this. This is, and I'm sorry for the glare on the screen, but this is the Powkiddy X55. Obviously, very different. I wanted the RGB 30 because of the square aspect ratio, and I just I feel like it has more of a retro vibe to it. The X55 is beautiful. I absolutely love that thing. It feels a little bit more like a Switch, although I think I would love a Switch if it was built like that. It's an awesome piece of electronics. This one, and it's also got more RAM. That one's got 2 GB of RAM. This one's only got one, which it makes a difference. And so they're very similar systems. They're both Linux-based systems. This one's quirky. It's actually got a newer version of Jealous. Jealous is just enough Linux. For those of you who don't know, it's it's a lot of systems ran on this a couple years ago. It's nice on the X55. On this one, it's a little quirky. Sometimes I swear it takes 10 times to start this thing up. It's like it's like a pull string lawnmower engine, which is absurd, but that's what it feels like. So yeah, but I got this one because I really like the square aspect ratio of it. It's great for games like systems like Game Boy, Game Gear, any of the Game Boy stuff, except for really the DS stuff. 2 screens is not what it's built for, obviously. With the smaller screen, it will work, but it's harder to deal with because it's small. But this really is good for those sort of portable games of the Game Gear and Game Boy era. It also works really great for Genesis and NES and even Super. So it works for a lot of systems, actually. Those are just some of the main ones that I really play. But we'll get into that a little bit too. We're going to play a lot of stuff on this channel, y'all. We're going to play a lot of stuff. This has like 30,000 something games on it. I'm sure there's a lot of pork, things that I'll never touch. But there's a lot of games. So yeah, like I said, I didn't buy this with the intention of recording or streaming or anything. It's just something that's kind of happened. I bought my microphone. This was a different hobby, a podcasting hobby. And so I'm going to get as much use out of it as I can. For the time being, like I said, I don't have anything fancy. I've got a capture card that I bought. It has some HDMI cables laying around, and I'm just using the webcam on my Lenovo Yoga 9i. The most annoying thing about my setup as of right now is this adapter. It's just something I had laying around. I think it was for a camera or something. And it works, but it's in the way of the volume, and it's just weird having this sort of pigtail thing. I just don't like it, but we'll eventually get a new cable that'll work better, a straight out cable. The volume down button specifically is right underneath this piece here, and that's super annoying. So I've got to get something like this to poke in there, which is really dumb, but hopefully we don't have to deal with that too much. I'll be able to adjust the audio in OBS. And again, that's what I'm using, OBS. So nothing fancy, only free. I think this will be the primary device, the RGB 30. We'll probably try to do some streaming on the X55 as well. It doesn't necessarily matter. I think the output's it's all going to be the same. It's just a matter of, the feel. I really love the feel of the X55. It's just like, I like how, first of all, it's a little smoother, which, maybe is not as good, but first of all, it feels a little bit better. It's Powkiddy is, they're just cheaper in general. It's not metal or anything, although it kind of, in some ways, in some light anyway, looks metallic. But it's just a glossy plastic, and it feels really well built. But I love the screen. I love the button layout. The sticks, the joysticks are the same as they are on the RGB 30, just like Nintendo Joy-Con style sticks. I feel like overall, I like this one a lot better, but I don't have all the games on it that I have on the RGB 30, and that's why I will primarily be streaming from this. Also, I don't yet have a wireless controller for it, but that's definitely something I need to get because this is awkward. I wouldn't care so much about anything else if it wasn't for just the sort of awkwardness of holding this thing. If I had a wireless controller, then I could just set this off to the side and not really care because I've got the capture card outputting to a monitor. So yeah, this is what we're going to be working with. There's a lot of games that you can play on this thing. The joysticks give you a lot of room. Some of the retro handhelds don't have joysticks, or they only have one. And I think this one in the form factor with two of the joysticks is actually very, very nice. If just shout out to Russ from Retro Game Core. He's the I watched a whole lot of his videos when I was doing research on what device I wanted to buy. Back when he did a review on this, that was the review that really kind of pushed me this direction because of the games that I like to play. I'm not really playing PlayStation stuff. You can, and it works, but that's not really what I'm doing. I like to play as many games that minimize the use of the shoulder buttons as possible, especially with this one. It's a little bit better on the X55, but not that these are bad. They work perfectly fine. It's just meh. That's what we're working with as far as the game console is concerned. That, like I said, there are so many games on here. Eventually, as time goes on, I'll probably get some more SD cards and switch the operating system. But for now, we're just going to keep using it with Jealous and use it with this setup. So yeah, like I said, today, just want to kind of go over that a little bit with you. We'll try and get some gaming in, and just to kind of show you, to get an idea of what the feel of this whole channel is meant to be. I've got my orange juice, got my Stanley. Told myself I'd never be a Stanley man. I like this one. This is really great. So, and it holds a lot of water. So, yeah, I always said to my kids that I was gonna, if I ever did get a Stanley, I was gonna get one of the OG ones. You know, those green textured ones with the like a thermos, really, right? That's kind of what I wanted. And I'd probably still rock one of those, but I found those at Academy and I was like, ooh, man. And then I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and they've got some like 90s ski team colors. Oh my goodness, I love them. I'm going to have to buy another one. I told myself I'd never spend money on Stanleys, but here I am. Anywho, so yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into some stuff here. So we'll kind of just start here. I'm in the all games section, but with this, there's a whole lot of stuff. I'll just kind of briefly show you what this looks like. I have not fully customized anything yet, and I've had this thing for about a year, like I said, so it's kind of sad that I haven't done anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and plug this thing in as well so we can have some juice in case we need it. So yeah, we've got arcade, which I mean there's just so much stuff in here. And some of these favorites are not my favorites. They came like that. I did favorite Superbug. I do not remember favoriting this, whatever this is. I was watching a video about the Atari's new handheld thing, and Superbug was one of the games that was in there, and I thought it looked really cool, so I favorited that one. I'm glad I have it. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much, and look at all the games I have. And again, this is all thanks to ROMs, man. It's yeah, there's just ROMs are the reason that we have all this history. If we didn't, because who actually has all the hardware for this? You know, I mean, especially with some of these arcade games, yeah, some of them were ported and all that, but yeah, I mean, it's just it's wild. Like, got a Sega arcade game. Never heard of this in my life. It's probably okay. Avalon, like, I mean, look at that. I mean, how cool would it be to actually have that arcade system? I wow, I that is beautiful. But yeah, Avengers. I think the title in the game list is wrong. Avenger. Wow. um. Yeah, but look, I mean, like I said, we're just in one game and we're one system, and there's 2,000 plus games. So really, one of these days we're gonna stream, and you know, y'all tell me what you want me to play, and we'll go through and play it. Um, yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff. So that's just one thing I could spend all day in there. Another one, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what MAME is. I think it's just arcade stuff still. Um, Not 100% sure. Shows you how much I know. Some of the stuff doesn't have pictures. I didn't. I think what happened. I did go through and try in the beginning to scrape all this stuff and to get all of the cover art, but I wasn't able to because of space. I didn't have enough space on my SD card, and so a lot of this I don't have pictures for. Well, maybe not a lot of it, but some. Yeah, like basketball, I don't have. But so we'll have to go back through here eventually and get this. And I'll show you real quick how you can do that on here. You've got to sign into the scraper of choice, and then you're connected to Wi-Fi. So you just go in here and you pick one. It brings up whichever ones are available, and then you pick one. And the cool thing about these is this one doesn't have it, but you can also scrape the manuals. So usually what I do is I'll just scrape this style of image and then I'll scrape the manual. Um, that way, you can, if you have a manual, it's super nice. So, um, yeah, this like view game media. There's pictures. If there's more than one, this is only one, but um, the scraper will get you some media. So hey, this is just for those of you who may not have a clue about how this sort of stuff works for retro gaming handhelds. Um, but yeah, so we've got that one, Final Burn, Neo, coin operated entertainment machines. The golden age is defined as a period between the late 1970s ending in the mid 80s. How fun. And these, I think these are all just arcade stuff. Um, Actually, it does tell you. So arcade machines, coin operated cabinet, which, I mean, okay. Arcade machines again, arcade board. I don't know what the difference in an arcade machine. I mean, is it just talking about the actual board? And that is how they used to ship some of these things. They would just reskin the cabinet and send a new board with a new game. Um, and that's super cool. I love the idea of that. If you ever get a chance to read, there's a book called Console Wars, and it kind of talks a little bit about that. It's really about the history of Sega from Sega's point of view versus Nintendo. And it's really cool to hear them talk about how they used to do things back in the day. Um, so so yeah, this is Capcom system. Oh wait, so these are all Capcom. Duh. Um, yeah, so it's kind of cool. There's just so much stuff. I mean, we can play any of this stuff, and yeah, we just have hours and days and years of fun. And then this one, I don't know why they're separated. I'm sure there's probably a good reason for that. Maybe they're literally different systems. No idea. System 3. I like why there's only 4 here. I don't know. Pico 8, which I haven't really gotten into. We'll get there. I do want to do that eventually. If you know what that is, then you know. Yeah, but look how all this stuff. I mean, there's just I could spend 50 minutes talking about all this stuff. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I accidentally went into a game. But you know what though? Let's just let it go. Oh, this is in not English. No idea. That's the thing too with a lot of these ROMs. Like I said, this thing has 30,000 plus games on it. I think when we were at the all games screen, it had 31,000, and so there's no possible way that I can ever touch all those. um, but yeah, I mean, it's just like there's so many things here that we could play. Um, NEC, originally intended to compete with the NES, ended up competing with Genesis and later the Super Nintendo. Then, oh man, Famicom. Um, yeah, like there's just so much, and unfortunately, these are arranged really stupidly by number. This is one of those things that I would love to be able to just go in and actually freaking fix because, golly, I hate this thing. And I think it probably makes it a little hard to scrape for the data too. I don't know. We'll try scraping for one. Because of the numbering, so like it ruins. Yeah, like the Uncanny X. That's not the game. Superwoman. Can we scrape this one successfully? No. Like they ruined it with the numbering system, and I don't know if it ever fixes itself or okay. This I added this, I think. I am pretty sure that's why it's there. Maybe there's find by okay. Oops. Find by letter. So if we have find by letter and y'all see I've had this thing for almost a year or something like that and I'm learning new things now. That's how this works. Okay, so if we go in and find by letter, we can actually scrape the we can scrape it like we should be able to. Banana. Let's see, what is banana? It's a puzzle game. Okay. Barbie. Maybe we'll play us some Barbie one day, huh? Rated 1 star. And I'm not sure where these ratings come from. I'm assuming it's the wherever these are scraped from. But that's pretty terrible rating. Um yeah, so that's Famicom. We can definitely go in and I'm very happy that it's got find by letter. That makes things a little bit better. Yeah, there's just so much stuff, y'all. So we got Famicom, of course we got NES. It's wild to me too. There's 6,000 games listed here, 1,000 listed in NES. We've got Game Boy, 5,700 games listed there. Super Famicom 442, Super Nintendo 1278. We've got some N64. These are tricky to play on this. I haven't figured it all out yet, but we'll work on it. And I don't have, like I said, you see, there's 172 games. Um, I don't know, is yeah, 007. That's an important game. We got to be able to play that. I favorited Paperboy because I want to be able to play Paperboy on here. That's a good game. Game Boy Color, so many games. Game Boy Advance, so many games. DS, and like I said, DS is not terribly fun to play on here. I might be able to make it happen when I have a monitor, but I'm not sure. We'll have to do some testing. Master System, Genesis, Game Gear. There's only 7 Game Gear games, which is very interesting to me. I'm not sure. I mean, I know Game Gear was a flop basically, but Mega Drive, there's quite a few games on there. 32X, Dreamcast, there's a few, not a lot. Dreamcast, this is where it starts to get really heavy for this system. Really, this system is really best for something up to Genesis. It can do it can do Dreamcasts and this here. I mean, it can do this okay. But it really does everything on here it can do. It's just that's where this system, the limitation of the system, really is Dreamcast. Um, there's just it's a lot, and so I don't know the X55 may be able to do Dreamcast a little bit better, but it doesn't have as many games, I don't think. Um, and something else that we've got to think about with these is the shaders and stuff, like making it look better. Um, like there's a way to put a whole lot of different stuff on these things per system that makes it look different, makes it look better. So I'm still playing with all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we've got Neo Geo Pocket Color, which these I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Neo Geo, obviously, um, but Neo Geo Pocket Color, successor to the SNK's monochrome Neo Geo Pocket, with the color being fully backward compatible. So I think there's Pocket, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Um, got some PSP. I mean, quite a bit of PSP actually, and it does play these games pretty well. The ones that are on here, I haven't had any problems with them. The ones that I have played, which I'll be honest, hasn't been a whole lot, but there are a few that I've come on here and played. But it should run most PSP games okay. Scrum, I don't. What is? Well, I don't even know what that is. What is that? Point and click graphic adventure games from different platform systems. One game? No. Okay. um, yeah, this thing, of course, it has even an MP3 player, which I did put. I think I put it. No, I'm not gonna open that. That would it really breaks things. You can play some ports on here. I cannot get this to work. I don't know. It's probably a me problem. But yeah, so that is that was 30,107 games. Um, not 3,100, but so what I want to do again, I want to show you all a little bit about what I hope that this channel is going to be. Today was just sort of a review of what I'm using and how everything is set up here. So I hope that wasn't too boring. 30 minutes in. um, and of course, you could definitely skip through all this stuff, um, but yeah, so I want to. So one of the things that eventually what I want to do, and I don't know if we'll do this today. I might pick a few games today, but one of the cool things you can do with this, you can go into all games, and you can actually just have it select a random game. And so this picked Final Fantasy 1 and 2 for Game Boy Advance. And I'm not going to play this, but but the fact that it does that is cool. So out of 30,000 games, it can pick a random game, and this kind of keeps it interesting and makes it so where you're not having to go through 30,000 games and pick which one you want to play. If you want to play something different, you can just kind of roll the dice a little bit, and that's kind of cool. I will open this up and show you though. Well, it says it has the manual. Is this what it's considering the manual? So there's a little icon when it scrolls past here. That little book icon. Let me scrape it. We'll see if I can scrape the manual. I don't... We'll scrape the one with the ratings. Yeah. And this is so cool because it happens so fast. Okay, now can we have the manual? Do we have any more game media? I think you have to go into the scraper settings and tell it what to do. And for space saving reasons, I did not want to have a lot of pictures. I just want the box art, and it may be a man. I want to be able to come in here if I need a manual and download the manual. So really, I just wanted the box art. But now you can come in here and load the manual. And so obviously this is, yeah, this is a Game Boy Advance manual. Oh, how cool. And 55 pages. Tells you the controls, character class. See, like, we'll have to come in here and actually play this. I think I would really like to play this game. It's probably pretty fun on Game Boy Advance. But yeah, there's so much stuff. So many things. Oh man. And this is another one of those things I could spend all day on, like just looking at the manuals like this. I love it. Like I said, this one's like, it says 55 pages. Of course, it only takes us 20 something to get to it, but yeah, 12-month warranty for Nintendo Game Boy. I think I can zoom in. I can't. You can. I just don't remember how. If I press A, yeah. I don't know if that makes it any easier for you all to see, but like you can zoom in pretty well, and just using the shoulder buttons to do it. And I'm really loving this because I've got my monitor, um, and it's so big, and I can read it. It's a little harder when you're actually on this, and you do need to zoom. Like you actually really need to use the zoom. But yeah, you go back and now, of course, now in alphabetical order, it's going to have all the Final Fantasies. So we'll do select a random game again. Cobra Triangle. I don't know what this is, but you know what, y'all? Let's go ahead and see what it is. We'll play with it a little bit. Um, yeah. Well, it's made by Rare. It's kind of cut off, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have to work on the. I don't know why. I've played a few just testing this, and they haven't been cut off. Well, we will work on this. Hopefully, it's not detrimental to our success in Cobra Triangle. Race to the finish. Oh. Am I hurting people? I would have to imagine that would be the idea. Oh, I missed the one up. Oh, I answered my question. What's that? Can I shoot it? Can I get one? Oh, there are other sharks. There's definitely sharks. Oh. Did I win? Oh, wait, no, we just go to a different level? I'm a helicopter. Nice. collect pods. I don't know what it says up there. I didn't do any sort of good job. Like, is there a time limit? Why would I choose to jump, honestly? I guess I could have gone back. Oh, wait, those are elevated. They're not all in the air. They're not all on the ground. Okay. I'm not really getting anything there. Can I get a new boat? Is that my boat? Probably not. I'm gonna guess that's not my boat. Why was... Oh. Now that boat's... Oh. No, get off. Can it... thanks. I don't... Is that a mine? Sometimes you should read the manual first. I would have to imagine back in the day with these sort of games, and of course I had a Nintendo NES and I had a Super. I'm curious what I... Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on now. Ah, okay. I thought I knew what was going on. Dispose of my... I probably... That was there when I... That boat is so fast. No. Give me that. No. Explain to me. I mean, I'm disposing of the mines. I could... Oh. Oh. I wonder if I could, like, push him out of the way. Nope. Then what happened? Man, so he just grabs my mines back. I guess they're probably his mines. Crap. Oh, you freaking suck. Give me that, fool. Stop that. Why is he so much faster than me? I mean... No! What? 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 Timeout. Unfortunately, I hate how it's cut off, and this is a me problem, I think. Can I fix it? Let me see if I can fix the feed. No. It's gotta be a me problem, though. Alright, thanks, Cobra Triangle. I actually like that. That's quite fun. Okay. And there's other Cobra Triangles. Alright. Well, let's do a random game and see if we want to play it. Hurricanes. This looks so great. It doesn't. No, maybe it is. You know what? Let's play it. Mega Drive game? Yeah, let's do it. US Gold. Arc Developments. Got a soccer ball. Oh, wait, I'm assuming the Hurricanes are a soccer team. We'll do one player, naturally. Soccer. Football. Hi, I'm Winston Honeychurch of GSTV News. I couldn't read that. To Garcos Island for their soccer game against the Gorgon. Stay tuned, there's plenty of action somewhere. First, you must find the plane to get to the Hurricanes to the Garcos Island, but hurry up! The Gorgons have sabotaged the fuel tank, and time is running out. We'll want to get the Dino. What are the Hurricanes likely to come across in this episode? Well, there are grumpy gorillas, armadillos, wild boars, a pirate, and much more exciting stuff. Oh, yes, and remember to chip the ball on top of the Gorgon guards' heads so that they can't see you. Is that what that said? Thanks, Dino. The team will appreciate your help. Go Hurricanes. You can beat those cheating Gorgons. Nobody likes a cheating Gorgon. Can I just be the guy that I am right now? No. I'll be the girl. Amanda? Hi, Amanda. So we're jumping. Are those the... Oh, those... Do I have... So I've got an invisible ball source. What the freaking crap? Oh, I do like that animation though. That's kind of cool. Is that... Oh, that's a gorilla. That was a grumpy gorilla. Ooh, I like how I can actually jump. Oh, look. Is that blood? Okay. Those are those spikes? Like, what are those things? I don't know. We'll find out one of these days. Let me kick my soccer ball at your face, you stupid armadillo. Alright, make sure I know the jump command. Come here, grumpy gorilla. Oh. Did he banana me in the face? Yeah, allow me to not do... I was certain that I was gonna... Oh, okay. Well... What other actions can we do? Okay. I have a deep appreciation for the Balgenie. Oh, and I knew what I was doing. Mother of pearl. Okay. We should probably... Oh. Oh, no. Stupid armadillo. Okay, we can run faster, too. Wait. Yes. Faster running. Oh, no. Oh, just outside the hitbox. I would like to jump. Is that a sneaky snake? What? Pull yourself together, Amanda. The Hurricanes need you. I'm actually very, very curious about the history of this game. I'm actually now I've got to figure out, are the Hurricanes a real soccer team? Oh. I actually like this a lot. I don't know why, because I sucked at it. So this may be, so one of the things I want to try to do maybe is just make a list of games that I actually want to play all the way through. That might be one of them. You know what? Let's go ahead. We'll favorite this one, maybe. So this is one of those things with this device. Sometimes it's very annoying and it freezes, but we got out of that one, so I'm not going to complain. All right, let's find another game. Okay, we're not going to do Family Trainer. Let's do, I don't know what family, okay. We're not going to do Solitaire. Space Invaders. Guess we could do Space Invaders. Okay. No, I'm probably not that good at a game like this. I'm not good at much when it comes to games, honestly, but we're having fun. And maybe we'll get better as time goes on. Okay. Let's see, PRZ. Yeah, I think we can do a version of Parzival. Crap. I didn't do... Can I go back? No, cool, you can go back. R... Z... B... A... I think that'll be a fun quest, a fun challenge maybe. In all these games is trying to find a way to spell Parzival with as few letters as possible. We got that one. That was pretty good. We'll do arcade mode.
Stage 1.
Where? Okay. Can any of you see what's actually happening here? I don't hate this music. I hope it's not too loud for you all. Can I pause it? Let me see if I can turn that down just a bit. Okay. I need an item. I seem to not want, like, they don't get, I'm not getting anything. Can I clear? Ooh, that was immensely helpful. Oh, now they've, okay. Oh boy. This one, I've never played this version before. If you couldn't tell. No, give me that. There's just so much going on. Was this... I don't remember what system this is, but... This is just not that enjoyable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the like I like the colors and everything. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this will grow on you. Like, there's just holy crap. I can't like. Yeah, I failed it. Sorry, Susan. Okay, we're gonna end that one. Maybe that could be a good game. Well, it does say extreme. Like, what was I expecting? I honestly, I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't hate that. It's just like there's a whole lot going on. So maybe not for us for now. Let's see what other games. Excalibur 2097. Mother of Pearl. I did the wrong thing again. Let's try this one. Only for Nintendo. Activision, so it must be great, right? I've heard of this game, obviously. Neo, New York. There are no more jobs to go, no more parks to walk in. People do what they're told or nothing at all. A warlord named Raptor rules the city. He runs Neo, New York for a global mob, and it runs without mercy. Raptor has unleashed an army of ruthless, mutating morphs upon their city to enforce order. Is this Raptor? Or is this. I mean, he looks. Okay. Only two people stand in Raptor's way, a man named Slash and a woman named Alex. I like that spelling. Slash wields the magic sword Excalibur better than Raptor's own blade. It can rip through steel like rancid butter. What? Okay. Slash is the only man who scares Raptor, and Raptor hates him for it. Yeah. Raptor, this is Slash, one of the last honest agents in Special Forces. We can't buy him off. His sword Excalibur is strong like yours. I didn't read that. This is this Alex? Nope. Yes. This is the woman Alex, Slash's partner in Special Forces. We can't buy her either. Slash and Alex are the only agents we don't own. They're very self aware. They dare to rebel against your authority. Anything we can't buy, we take. Bring me Alex, then Slash will come to us. I guess. You won't have Excalibur. I have a feeling. They're very excited to fight Slash. Never get this far. Yeah, we're not going to read all that. There's a lot of reading. One player quest. So this is side scrolling platformer. Oh. Can I'd like to kill that thing, honestly. What kind of fun stuff is up here? A spray paint can or Coca-Cola? I don't know what he's like spitting or like. Oh, is that his gun? Why can't I have that? I guess because I have Excalibur, and who needs a gun? I can block. Well, I didn't block that. Nice. Oh, that wasn't nice. I got another... Oh my freaking gosh. Is there ooze? Oh, those are ooze drops. Who's this casual fellow? Oh. He's a beast. What are the odds that I die here? Pretty great, I think, actually, based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop down. Get my other Coke can. I think the trick is not to get hurt. Oh my freaking gosh. That looked like firepower from Mario. It's important to not let those ooze drops hit you, but this sequence is annoyingly slow. I'm not even gonna lie. He's got to mutate. Alright, I need to reestablish my special power. Like, do I have any? That stabby action seems to be relatively effective. That purple goop coming out of him. If I die again, I'll cry. You suck. Come back here, you freaking... Okay. Oh, what was that jumping action? That was pretty impressive. Oh, the stupid goop. Like, what am I supposed to do with this Coke can? I know it's not Coke, but like Coca-Cola. Is that a freaking it's a hamburger. It's not a... Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna get it. I am. Come on, Dr. Slow. Why was my recovery time so slow after that? Oh, like the key is to just not let him stupid purple goop me. Dude, you're dead, basically. Stop it. Nice. Alright. More goop. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, that might not be a bad game, honestly. It looks... I mean, it's pretty cool. Was that on a Genesis? Or no, that was a Master System game, I think. Oh, wait, no. I even said only for Nintendo. Yeah. So, alright, we'll hop into one more for just a minute. I've got about 10 minutes left. And, we'll see. Oh, see, there's so many I want to play. These X-Men games, yeah, and who knows? I don't know what these look like, but whatever. Let's see. No. What's this game? Dragon Quest 2. Does it look fun? I meant to actually get that. Okay. Dragon Saber. Oh, this looks like a shoot 'em up. Huh. Sunday Fun Day? What's that? Never heard of it. Hmm. Sunday Funday is an adaptation of the game Menace Beach and contains a changed storyline and some graphical changes. The storyline now deals with the boy trying to make his way to Sunday school. Oh, interesting. Gameplay consists of riding a skateboard through various obstacles and defeating enemies who try to hinder the player's progress. Okay, interesting. We're not going to play that one for now, but I do actually want to get the information. That one kind of sounds cool. Okay, there appears to be a sort of graphical glitch. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know. We'll play one more game and we'll see if that's still there. I haven't seen that yet. I've done a whole lot of testing on this just to make sure that it was okay, and I have not had that problem yet. Sunset Riders, you know what? Let's not play that. I kind of do want to play that, but oh man. What? See, there's a lot of games on here that we're just not gonna play ever. Secrets of Evermore. That's interesting. Ages 6 and up, kids to adults. 24 meg action adventure. Okay. That's cool. You know what? This is what this whole channel is about, honestly. Playing games like the normal people wouldn't play. Yeah, we're probably gonna play some Mario at some point, but yeah, like having the ability to play all these games. I've never heard of this game. It looks pretty darn cool. I'm gonna scrape the see if I can get the manual, just in case. Why not? Secrets of Evermore. I feel like I should know what that is. Let us spend a few minutes checking the manual. I just want to see. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna back out of it. Accidentally started it instead. Okay. We will look at the manual now. Squaresoft instruction booklet. Cute little doggy, if you like doggies. Okay. I'm not reading all this right now. I just wanted to I just wanted to look at the art. There seems to be a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Is this like an RPG? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, like this. And again, having the ability to just get these manuals like this is so cool to me. Like, you've got all the information here. And of course, like, if I play this game on this channel and I go all the way through it, I'll probably want to get the manual out of like onto my computer instead, so I can actually look at it. But yeah, that's cool. There's just so much there. Like, I don't know if I want to go into this game. We're probably not going to really do much in it, but I just want to kind of see it, and then we'll um actually, you know what? Did I favorite? I wanted to favorite. Oh, there it is. Okay. Um, actually, I want to play Mario real quick, just because. Um, let me find it. I hope I have it. I think I do. I'm almost positive I downloaded it. Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Yeah, this is. I wish you could play Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt, unfortunately, is not going to be an option. Oh, this opened it up in a save state. Here, let me. And it also, I've got to work on the sizing of this. Let me look. Where are my? Oh, right there in front of my face. All right, I'm gonna delete save states. Then, I'm gonna get this eventually. Got a couple minutes here. I can beat the first level pretty quick, I think. So, yeah, I've got to work on the framing. I'll try to deal with that later, but so I apologize. It's not exactly where I want it to be. Okay, y'all. I promise you, I'm better at Mario. Okay, what is the deal? Run fast. Like it's A and B. Like this should be okay. I think it's just the other games. Like just the other games had me really messed up, I guess. Normally I can kind of jump through those fast. It is like with this controller, obviously it's not an SNES or it's not an NES controller, but um it just takes some getting used to. See? That's pretty quick. No idea how many points I have, no idea how many coins I have. But, you know, YOLO. We're playing this game for the first time. And if y'all want to, we can definitely go through the whole thing. I've literally never beaten Mario. I've never, I think I've got, I don't know where I've gotten, like, what world, but definitely never beaten it. So we'll do this, well, I'll do this level here and then we'll end it. I am gonna save the Secrets of Evermore for later. I do actually think I want to play that. We'll probably have just like a series where we do RPGs, and we'll play it then. Or if y'all want me to play it. No. You know what? I'm gonna give. I should have. I'm gonna give that one up. $13. Oh, wait. There's supposed to be a Koopa there, isn't there? Did I maybe already kill the Koopa? I don't know. Yeah. So this, I wanted to play this just because, honestly, this is sort of where my origin story is with retro gaming. Like, the NES that we had when I was a kid. This, of course, was a game that we had on it. And so I had to play this. This was my childhood. As a child of the '90s, I was born in the late '80s, but I grew up in the '90s. This is where um, this is where my childhood was, and so yeah, I wanted to share that with you. That I kind of wanted to end on that because really that's where it all began, and it's kind of what has kept my passion for gaming alive when it comes to this. And I'm not a huge fan of modern games. Like I'll play some Farming Simulator now and again. And every now and then I'll try a new game. I suck at first person shooters and stuff like that. So I really did pretty well with, oh my goodness, what's the name? Uh, I can't remember the name. There was a something Bros. Um, on the it was on Game Pass, and I played that and I did okay. That was actually, it was Broforce. That's what Broforce. I did awesome with that. I really enjoyed that platforming. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to end on Mario because that's really where it all began. That's kind of where I enjoy being in the gaming world. Of course, we're going to play all sorts of stuff here on this channel, and whatever you guys want to play, we'll play. We'll try to beat some of it. Sometimes we may give up. Sometimes the game may be so awful that we just don't finish it, and we'll deal with it. But yeah, just I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know there was a lot of rambling in the beginning and telling you about everything that I have set up here and all that good stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it at least a little bit, and you'll keep watching. I don't know how often we're going to upload videos. I hope weekly at the very least, and we'll kind of go from there. So please let me know in the comments section below what you want to see me play. Eventually, we're going to do live streams, and we can kind of just approach that as it happens, um, and we'll just go from there. So thanks for tuning in. I very much appreciate you spending your time with me when I know you could have done other things, other more important things. So thank you so much for choosing to spend that little bit of time with me. So yeah, just like I said, let me know in the comments section what you want to see me play. We'll see if we can make it happen. But until then, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.